Are you not sure how to register your business on the eWaybill portal? Are you dealing with goods and registered under the GST law? Then this video will help you understand whether or not you should register yourself or your business on the eWaybill portal. Hello and welcome. I'm Annapurna from Clear, India's largest tax and financial services platform. Team Clear serves more than 80,000 tax experts and more than 4 lakh growing businesses. Welcome back to our channel, and if you happen to be a new subscriber, then we have exciting announcement for you. We have an exclusive gift GST compliance calendar that will help you stay 100% GST compliant throughout the year without any stress. To claim it, subscribe to our channel right now and let us know in the form provided in the video description. eWaybill is an electronic waybill for movement of goods to be generated on the eWaybill portal, that is ewaybillgst.gov.in. eWaybill must be used by GST registered supplier or recipient while transporting goods in a vehicle or ship or aircraft only if the consignment value is more than Rs 50,000. The value must be checked either for each invoice or in aggregate for all invoices in vehicle or conveyance. eWaybill is created for a single invoice, bill or delivery challan, applicable mostly for taxable goods with a few exceptions. If a supplier fails to generate eWaybill or is unregistered under GST, then it's the responsibility of the GST registered buyer, or else, lastly, the transporter, whether or not he's registered under GST, must generate the eWaybill for that invoice or consignment on the whole, as the case may be. Therefore, GST registered person or taxpayer can be a supplier, recipient or transporter. If eWaybill rules apply to you, then register on the eWaybill portal mandatorily. You must register on the eWaybill portal and obtain user credentials to further use the system for eWaybill generation, cancellation, rejection, and so on. In case the transporter is a small operator and not registered under the GST, then the system provides mechanism to enroll and create his user credentials to operate the eWaybill system. However, note that a GST unregistered buyer or end consumer need not register on the eWaybill portal to generate eWaybill if circumstances call for it. They can directly create eWaybill on the eWaybill site without logging in. To help you picturize, we have a flowchart for you to decide eWaybill applicability. As you can see on your screen, eWaybill must be generated when there is movement of taxable goods. It is mandatory across states or union territories, irrespective of value for job work and handicraft, notified by your state GST rules as mandatory within the state, and either the supplier or his recipient is registered under GST. As far as who must generate is concerned, as you can see on your screen, if seller is registered under GST, he must generate. Otherwise, the buyer, if registered under GST, must then generate eWaybill. But if both seller and buyer are not registered, then transporter must generate if it applies, especially Part A containing invoice details. The eWaybill registration process for a GST taxpayer is simple to follow and is a one-time action. Well, you require only 2 details for this. You must note the GST identification number or GSTIN issued for your business. Another detail required is your mobile number that is registered on the GST portal. Once the URL address of the eWaybill site is entered by the user in his browser, you will see a screen called as Homepage. Click on eWaybill registration link under the registration option. Then the user will be redirected to eWaybill registration form. Enter GSTIN of your business along with CAPTCHA code given to you and click on Go button. You will notice that a few basic details are autofilled. If details have changed or are incorrect, the user may click Update from GST Common Portal to fetch the latest data from the GST portal. After checking the autofill details, click on Send OTP button. enter OTP received on registered mobile number and click on Verify OTP button. The last step, set a new user ID and password of your choice. The system validates and pops up a message if there is an error in the details entered by you. Once all the details are correctly filled in, the user ID and password will be created and you will be redirected to the home page where you can log in and generate your first eBay bill. Do watch the video till the end where I'll share tips for setting ideal username and password. Are you looking for expert assistance for eBay bill registration and want a live demo explaining how to generate an eBay bill? Worry not. Team Clear provides GST eBay bill registration and one eBay bill generation service exclusively for you. For details about this exclusive service, check out the link left in the video description. Also, let us know any queries in the comment section below and we'll take them up for you. Now let's proceed to check how you can enroll on the eBay bill portal if you are a transporter. If you are a transporter registered under GST, then good. You just need to follow the steps I demonstrated in the earlier section of this video. But what if you're GST unregistered, yet the consignment value or invoice value exceeds Rs 50,000? eBay bill is still required. So, such unregistered transporters have option what is known as eBay bill portal enrollment to obtain a 15-digit transporter ID or trans ID, which is to be declared in GSTIN column while filling up eBay bill details. Now, you need some information before you can begin with the registration or enrollment process. It includes, first thing is PAN card of your transporter business. Then second thing is Aadhaar card details of authorized signatory like proprietor or main person of that company. Earlier, GSTN used to ask for address and ID proofs, but that requirement has now been removed. Visit the eBay bill site and click on Enrollment for Transporters under the Registration tab. A new window opens with Application for Enrollment under Section 35 subsection 2. Enter details in the application at points 1 to 8 as displayed on your screen and click on the Save button to proceed. Fields with red dots beside are compulsory. Enter state of operation, then legal name as given in PAN card of business concern. Click on Validate to check if it is accurate. Select the type of enrollment as one of them and choose business constitution such as proprietorship, partnership, or private or public company. Fill in the complete details of address and contact such as phone number and email ID. Also select the nature of premises, one of them, and verify the contact using OTP. Once done, you will be given option to set username and password. Complete verification and click on Save. You will get a message on the screen with a 15-digit trans ID displayed. Note down this number and inform your clients. User ID must have 8 characters but not exceeding 15 characters consisting of alphabets A to Z in caps or small, the numerals from 0 to 9 and special characters like @ the rate of, hashtag, then $, etc. The password should be at least 8 characters. Keep your username and password securely. But there is an option to retrieve using the Forgot Password option. Henceforth, use these credentials to log in to the eBay bill portal. So friends, now that you know how to easily register your business on the eBay bill portal, make sure to save this video. Clear eBay bill software helps you generate and manage eBay bills with a click of a button. Before that, register your business on the government portal and don't forget to check out the link to our software in the description of this video to explore now. Also, please support us by subscribing to our channel and fill the form provided in the video description to win your free gift. Thank you.